in the medal table. Certainly in terms of medals, they might win more than everybody else. Very likely the way things are looking. Sweden's men made the final, Sweden's women didn't. They'll be in lane number 8. Lithuania in lane 1. With all due deference, don't think Sweden or Lithuania will be in the mix for this one, nor Belarus.
Well, let's not rule that out. Except for the anchor swimmer, it is a very, very strong quartet, and with an outside chance of a medal.
Netherlands with that quartet in lane number 2. But all due deference, maybe the main movers and shakers are now going to come onto full deck. Germany will finish with Veerling. It's very important, that last freestyle leg. Some very quick boys there, including Duncan Scott, who was the silver medalist in the 1 and the gold medalist in the 2. He'll be on the anchor leg. Nick Pyle is who they've gone with for the opening leg. Big question about who Great Britain would pick for the backstroke leg, but he's got it. Hungarian quartet.
Very young one. Bunch of junior swimmer in the mix. No realistic chance of a medal, but look at this quartet with Kolesnikov, Chubkov, Klimov and Morozov. It will most probably come down to Morozov against Duncan Scott. What a finale that is going to be.
Certainly is, and the crowd will respond in kind if it is Russia against Great Britain, which kind of the hunch I have, but it may turn out to be wrong. I've been wrong several times this week before, but when you look on paper, Adam Peaty will be strongest on the breaststroke most ever. James Guy will be pumped up now, having got his medal from the 100. That's championship record at 3:31.32. That's going to go today, isn't it? What do you think? Thereabouts?
I just don't know. I just want to see a great battle.
Don't sit on the fence. I'll put some creosote on the road. Don't sit on the fence. It's going to be a championship record. It's got to be. With the talent on show here. Kolesnikov lead off for Russia. He'll definitely be ahead of Nick Pyle, I think, at the end of 100. Should be on what we've seen this week. Bohus for Hungary. Kostaniev for the Netherlands. Germany will lead off with Christian Diener. Schmid for Belarus. Sweden will have Herkfeldt. Lapsis for Lithuania. Last men's final of the 2018 European Championships here in Glasgow. The backstroke leads off the 4x100 meters medley for men. And you can see a very prominent pink cap. It's that of Kolesnikov.
And also Christian Diener, very strong, down in lane 6 for Germany. Clement Kolesnikov, of course, winner of the individual 100-meter backstroke. That's earning a spot here in the Russian quartet.
So Russia lead, Germany second, third it is Belarus, and then fourth it is Hungary. And a bit of work for Nick Pyle to do. He's quite a way back at this stage. Got to give the rest of the quartet a chance to come back in. Kolesnikov's going to be really, really quick here. Look at the advantage he's got over the rest. The rest include Christian Diener, who'll come in second place for Germany. So it is Russia first. At the takeover, Christian Diener in second, Richard Bohus third. Nick Pyle did get up to fourth place, has given a good chance here.
And now it is Peaty up against Chubkov, who was the bronze medalist over 100 meters and also winner of the 200 meters. But look at that speed of Adam Peaty. This is going to be an amazing split by the British.
Well, he loves relays, he loves individual swims, of course he does, but he gets on a relay, he becomes a man possessed. Chubkov in second place for the Russian, Shimonovich for Belarus in third and fourth. It's the Germans, but it's all about Adam Peaty against Chubkov here. Chubkov in the 200 would beat him. Now has Peaty gone out a bit too quickly here, because he went out like a rat up a drain pipe, but he's got about a body length advantage and finishing very, very fast. Lithuania with Sidlauskas on the far side in lane number 1. It's Peaty in first, Russia in second, and probably Lithuania in third place.
So this is James Guy up against Yegor Klimov. We saw both of them in the individual final a couple of minutes ago.
There's a minus takeover for Russia, but it's only 0.1, so that'll be okay. They're fine. It was a very good takeover. James Guy leading the way, trying to hold off Kuimov and giving Duncan Scott a chance at the far end. He is giving him all of a chance. He's got a second advantage over the Russian. In third place is Belarus and 4 is Lithuania. He's just had a 100 fly. He needs to make it a 200 fly. He has to stop Kuimov coming back, who was also in that final.
Fairly big advantage for Duncan Scott. He should bring it home. Can he bring it home against Vladimir Morozov?
Nice, safe takeover here. Duncan Scott from James Guy. Kuimov in second for Russia. Third, Belarus. Was that clean?
Absolutely.
So no worries there. Off you go, Duncan Scott. This is yours. This is Britain's. They're going to win it. Can they beat the championship record? The gold, it would seem now, is absolutely assured for Duncan Scott. He's not going backwards. However fast Morozov is going, he ain't catching him right now. It's Great Britain, it's Russia, third place, Lithuania.
Simonas Bilis bringing the Lithuanian in third position, but it is all about Great Britain. Nick Pyle, Adam Peaty, James Guy, and fast finishing Duncan Scott.
And he will bring it in. Last few meters, wait for this place to erupt. And it will now. It is a new championship record for Great Britain. 3:30.44. The quartet has done its job. Adam Peaty has a fourth gold of the week. Vladimir Morozov brings the Russians home for second. And third, it is Germany. Damian Veerling just getting there ahead of Lithuania. Well, everything was clean. Russia had a slightly awkward change, but it looks to be okay. And I think that result will stand. It does stand. It's up on the board now. Great Britain championship record for that quartet. And well done, Nick Pyle. Fourth place he was after the 100. Decent time. What was the split for him?
Nick Pyle or Adam Peaty?
No, Nick.
There was 54.58, just a few hundredths of a second off his personal best. So great lead off.
Yeah, well, maybe they found the man for the future. He'll need to improve on that just a little bit more, but going in the right direction. Obviously, Great Britain with the win. Russia second, Germany third. Felt sorry for Lithuania. They'd done all the hard work, and I was sure they were going to get third place there, but didn't quite materialize. 18
hundredths of a second in between third and fourth. So Germany taking once again a medal in a relay event.
4 gold medals. Getting greedy now is Adam Peaty. 2 individual, 2 relays. And Duncan Scott's got a thorough collection this week as well.
Winning silver medal in the 100 meters, taking the 200-meter crown.
4x2.
4x2 as well. And what a finish to these championships. Great Britain taking the crown and the championship record of France from 8 years ago.
What we're topping off is if Great Britain could win the last one. I think it's a bit much of an ask, to be honest, but a medal would be a lovely way to send this competition in sight yet. As soon as they are, I think you might hear a cheer. Here they come. I recognise Adam Peaty as soon as he comes out, I'm sure. There we go. And as I say, we'll just try and break it down, breaking the structure of the medley relay down before we came up, thinking, do you know what? Morozov and Duncan Scott probably going to go in about the same time, but ultimately it wasn't the race we anticipated it was. And a new championship record for Great Britain as well.
Actually, Klement Kolesnikov led off that relay in a little bit slower time than expected. So the margin between Russia and Great Britain was less than 2 seconds. So from then on, it was all about Adam Peaty and James Guy and, of course, Duncan Scott.
Yeah, so Duncan Scott probably won't have a much easier anchor leg to do, not really having to push, just maintain what was already there. And that's exactly what he did. Germany, their quartet, just stealing the bronze from Lithuania, who had done so much hard work. Lithuania weren't really in my selection at all, and then suddenly Lithuania are right there. They had some decent splits as well. But, Germany just denying the Lithuanians at third place. It's their quartet. Damian Veerling finishing off. Damian Veerling, the man overtaking the Lithuanians in the dying meters. probably kind of think if the Russians had a stronger butterfly swimmer, maybe it would have been different. Don't know.
Actually, James Guy put in an amazing split. He was the fastest over butterfly, splitting under 51 seconds.
Just shows what he can do in a relay situation. I want to see him do that in an individual because I know he's capable of doing it. Just hasn't quite done it yet.
So I said Clement Kolesnikov was a little bit off his pace. Anton Chupkov as well. He put in an amazing performance in the individual event, winning bronze medal, swimming 58 point something, and this time he was over a minute in his legs. So that was way too slow first two legs for the Russians to give Vladimir Morozov the chance to fight.
I think he was just put off by Adam Peaty. I mean, the fact you see Adam Peaty going like that, you think, what can I do to stop this man? Well, I can't do anything to stop him. What can I do to catch him? And there was never really any chance of that. By the time Peaty had blazed the trail over that first 50. The race was pretty much won for Great Britain by that time. Russians received their medal. Crowd just waiting for the next thing to happen. As the quartet, Nick Pyle leading them off. Adam Peaty looking superb, as he so often does. Well, he pretty much always does on the breaststroke. James Guy just super quick on the 100 fly. And Duncan Scott says, thanks boys, you just ease it in from here. And that's precisely what he did do. New championship record for Great Britain as well. Nice way for the men to round off the week. Last gold goes to them. And Duncan Scott, wow, what a week. 4x2 gold, individual gold in the 100, now
in the 200.
The medley relay as well. 100 silver medal. They'll stop chatting long enough. We might hear them potentially have a chance to sing the British national anthem, because it is gold for Great Britain in the men's medley relay. Well, two of them know the words, and two of them don't. Adam Peaty knows it, James Guy knows it. A bit of work to be done for Duncan Scott, and certainly for Nick Pyle, who looked completely like I've never heard this piece of music before. What's this? Well, first time he's heard it in that situation. And there is the collective of the three medalists, three sets of medalists, if you like. Those big smiles, beaming smiles from the Brits. And Nick going, oh, in esteemed company here, not used to all this. And he's not, but he'll get used to it, because he'll need to be probably their man in 2 years' time. Doesn't look like it's quite going to happen for Luke Greenbank or maybe Brodie Williams, but Nick Pyle is certainly, in terms of the tick sheets for the coaches, going, maybe this is that guy. Perhaps we found him.
Okay, so this is going to be like X Factor.
I think it's very much like that, because everything else is taken care of. Obviously, they need a backup in case somebody gets an illness or an injury or whatever, but backstroke, there's just no depth. And they need somebody who can knock out a very good time. And he'll get quicker, 54.8 today, 54.58 today. He'll go quicker than that, I'm sure, over the next year or so.
You know, at world stage, you cannot give such an advantage to like the Americans, 2 second advantage, 2.5. So even with Adam Peaty, James Guy and Duncan Scott, that would be way too much against the Americans. So yes, something to work on.
Pointers almost the end of an event because they're starting to take all the equipment away around us. As long as they don't take us away, we've got a bit more to do yet, boys. We're not showroom dummies just yet. And one more medal ceremony to come, which will also involve Great Britain. So the fans are going to hang around till the very end because they'll want to see one more. They're getting good at this. They look very good at doing that in Rio. Slightly different quartet. Only slightly, actually. Only one person difference.
James Guy. Okay, now he's relieved.
Yeah.
It's time for party.
Stop hogging the photographs. Nick Park doesn't know what to do. It's kind of, tell me what we do now. How do we do this bit? Adam's been there so many times. Duncan has too, and Nick, it's